Hello everybody and welcome to Farming Simulator 22 with myself and Alexa. Thank you for joining us today. So today we will be feeding seeding field number 6 here. So Alexa is all at the top there. As you can see, he's starting to roll out of these things, and he has actually got corn in there. I've got the roller and they back on the tractor. So that's let's get behind Alexa. We've also got to seed this field here as well at some point. So we've got to do those two jobs. But for today, we will be just concentrating on doing this one. There he goes. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, as I say, we are now in the first month of April. So yeah, we're going to we seeded our other field last time, and so we're getting those seeds down now and working the fields, and we've been looking after them. So hopefully we're going to get a good crop of, well, the corn that's in this one, and of course the other planted ones as well. So yeah, there he goes. Now he's rented the seeder. Let's take a quick look at that. There he goes. I believe he's rented this one once before. And up he goes around. And down. Okay, so I think there's enough room now for us to get on the fields with him and get that roller working as well. So here we go, round we go. Get those seeds pushed into the ground nicely. There we go, unfold. Lower it, and off we go. So yeah, as you can see, this is why we needed to Alexa give him a few runs up and down first.
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. The sea is...
Oh, you're getting this. Anyway, so yeah, we've got corn. Now we could have a last time in the field opposite we did the sunflowers. Now we could do something different, which we probably will, because obviously doing the same crop each year into the same field isn't actually a recommended thing to do. So we will have to be planting into that field. Now I've also been busy at the farm itself cutting some grass around by where the grapes are and by the trees. So we do actually have to bow and sort that out, tidy that up. Well, we can bow and make some money from the boughs and feed all the animals again, of course. So we will probably do that into the next video, and of course we do need to seed that other field. So there we go, Alexa is making good work of seeding this one. He's getting along pretty quick there, so that's good. Now we're in April, as I say, so it's a all good start of the year for us here, down on the farm. Around we go. Steady as we go. I still keep thinking about getting one of these rock pickers. I think if there was a decent one within the bargain bucket, as I call it, then I think I would be tempted. Again, just something we can do to make some additional money, seeing as we now are getting more and more fields, and we can use this to make some money in between the times. And of course the rocks themselves can damage the vehicles, well, not the vehicles, more the tools So it should help actually look after all the equipment, not having the stones in the ground as well. So it's just one of those as in when. But yeah, we will see anyway. There we go, a nice fresh April morning. A bit of mist in the air. The animals are all doing well today. Well, we've got to give the horses a ride today, but we will probably pop over and do that a bit later. But they're all being looked after. In fact, the sheep and everything's all producing quite a bit of wool now. And it wouldn't surprise me, in fact, if we got a few extra tomatoes and all things like that from the greenhouses. So there are ongoing incomes making a move that we do need to keep our eyes on and make sure they get to the shops. Now, if memory serves me right, we left the last video on a decision whether Alexa was in agreement with me to buy the actual new great tractor. And I said about selling the blue one, and we left it as if he did or not. Now I'm just gonna let Alexa continue doing this. I'm just going to leave this tractor. I'm going to go do like this. I'm going to pop round all the different vehicles, as we can see. We did. There it is. So yeah, we did swap over to the Kubota. We've got tractor here for the vineyard, and here's that one. So yes, we did take the decision to go for this one. It was quite an easy decision from my thinking, and I think Alexa completely agree that this one is actually a bit more powerful, which is good. Second of all, it is also how do you say, well, it was a bit cheaper and made us a bit more money. So you can see the only difference is it needs a bit more maintenance, but it's still pretty good on the maintenance. So there we go. Okay, let's get back to our job here. So yes, the tractor was bought from last time. Oh, there we go. That's a bit of a tight squeeze. Oh, it's not going to let me. So yeah, it was purchased, and that decision was made. And I think that was a good decision made. Like that, and we go. Lower this roller. Off we go. Okay, so let's do a bit of a time lapse, and we will speak to you after the time lapse. Okay, I decided not to do the time lapse. So we just skipped a bit here. So we have rolled this part of the field here. So we're just going to carry on here. So yeah, I thought I'll skip rather than the time lapse today. Because we're going to have a few time lapses here or there over the next few videos, possibly, due to the all the different seeding. Mind you, the next field also isn't as big. I don't know how much seed Alexa has got in there. He's just gone to refill up again. So I don't know, maybe Alexa, I know it might seem the same, but is it worth seeding the field in front of us if you've got enough seed? It's going to be the same thing, but it will save wasting the seed, and also while venting the seeder there, just to try and make it a bit more well, affordable, should we say, make it a bit easier. But it was just a fault. Maybe I'll leave that one to Alexa, because he knows how much seed he's got left in there, unless we do of course want to plant something different. which is quite good in a way of obviously doing that, growing different features, different things. But it's, as I say, I'm not sure whether we can actually make use of what's left, so we just see. Of course, we haven't finished this field as yet, so we'll see whether Lexa goes into the next field or whether he wishes to return everything. Of course, we can get different seeds to go in there to plant into that other field as well anyway. So here we go. So yeah, you see, moving along this field quite nicely now. So we've still got a baling job of the grass back at the farm, and then of course obviously we're in a time now where contracts will be available for us to make some money, which we can do sometimes on the video, and sometimes do the odd one or two here or there off the videos just to help with the finances. There we go. Not sure why I hired a worker there. I think we're alright here. So yeah, as you can see there, Lex has only got a couple more runs that side. I think he's still got another one or two on the opposite side. And then just go right around the edges as well, just to finish off. And then this field will be all seeded. Then magically it's going to grow, of course. High quality, yeah, it will definitely grow well for us. I'm convinced, definitely. Anyway, right, fingers crossed. I do kind of like this part of this map, because the sun does sort of go up and down in this part, which is last year when we planted the sunflowers in that field, it did work well, because the sunflowers did point up and towards the sun across the hills, and to me that kind of works really nicely as a feature. Right, here we go. Can move across a bit. Try and make as much use of the length of the roller now. Now Alexa's got a bit of distance between us. There we go. So it depends on when you actually see this video, or in between, because you may have seen some of the other videos. Let us know which ones you've enjoyed, because it's always good to know what people like to see. Obviously there are certain things we have to do within the farm and the setup, and obviously keeping the game going. But it's also good to know what people actually have enjoyed to see doing. So also say you keep doing the same thing all the time, anything like that. But what it can mean is we know what was viewed as a good video. Of course, you know, we're always grateful if people do want to join in by liking or leaving comments. Or of course, sharing the videos is always a great way to help us grow, the channel grow, and of course we can move things on as well. So here we go. There we go. I would say Lexa is probably finished his rounds there. We might need a couple more. Steady roller. Okay, I think, yeah. Right, let's move over a bit. oh, not quite. It did look like we was going to pass, honestly. Anyway, so is he going round? Is he going to go around the edges? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so not too much left to do now. Surprised how messy this tractor's got doing this. So I wonder how much money we can make this year. We had the bonus last year of finding all the findable within the map, so we had a bit of a bonus then. Of course that's now not going to be available to us, so it really is going to be down now to hard work, shall we say, and profits off the farm, which is why the more sustainable funding, self-funding things we can make. I don't mean self-funding, but things like obviously the growing for the greenhouses, the eggs, the wall. Of course, I'm not sure how long it'll be till we can actually perhaps decide if we want to sell our horses as well. So all that sort of thing can come into it. How much we spend on the equipment, how many contracts, the list goes on and on and on. So I'm going to take the roll around. I'm not actually going to lift it. I'm going to take it round so I can get right into these corners. Need to take it over a bit. Make sure we get all those bits on the right hand side where we've turned before. How? Why is it even doing that? Okay, looks like Lexter has going to need some more seed. He's off to get some more seed. We get this last bit of the rolling done. Well, we can't do it all because he's still got to seed that bit. So we will speak to you very shortly. Let Lexter come back. See, Alexa is now back and just doing the last bit of this field, so we just let him go up with this bit and then we will continue with the roller. So we can actually take the roller, I think I'd say, up to this bit where lift it up. We will continue where we left off. I'll say that actually, let's take it round these edge bits so Lexter can do that bit that's left. There we go. So yeah, I don't know whether, say, Lexter wants to continue into the other field with the same plant in the same, or whether we can just plant something different in there Depending on how much seed you've got left, of course, we don't want to waste it. Of course, we can unload it and use it another time as well. That is always the option as well. So we do also need to go around the edges across the top here. So let's just do that as well. Let's turn that over. Okay, so just as I finish this field off, I'm going to say leave this one here and say thank you very much for watching us today, for joining us. Of course, this is all part of what's going to happen and grow. As I say that, a tractor goes through past outside. So yeah, thank you very much. We're just going to roll this last little bit, all part of our simulator, and so you know what's growing to grow in this field, and of course we've got to look after it. So thank you very much for joining us today, and join us very soon. Take care everyone, bye for now.